Good afternoon, everyone. I am so excited to moderate today's event. As an assistant professor in Faculty of Design at OCAD University, I recognize that the case studies presented today speak to a broad application of strategic foresight and design. I encourage my students to approach design from the lens of the designer as activist. And in each of the stories that you will hear today, you will see how our panel has used design thinking to reflect on how can I disrupt the status quo within their business or sector using gender analyses to inform opportunities for growth while supporting women. So I'd like to begin by going around to ask each of you to say a few words about how gender analysis has informed the work of your respective organizations.
So many investment firms before Ellevest have tried to capture more women investors, but they've primarily done it through marketing. Changing colors, changing designs and marketing materials to really try and appeal to women instead of listening and creating solutions that work for women. So of course they missed the mark. So at Ellevest, we really started from scratch basically and spent hundreds of hours, before even building a product, interviewing women of all ages and stages of their lives to really try and discover what wasn't working for them. What were the obstacles that prevented them from investing? And what we found was that women do approach investing very differently than men. Investing is really a means to reach a financial goal like retirement or sending kids to college. They're not investing to beat a benchmark. They're not investing as a competitive sport. And so we took everything that we heard from all of these women and we built the Ellevest experience from scratch.
Analytics is a huge part of Box. We are a tech company first. And so we use analytics to help us inform everything from a marketing standpoint to tech to what our site and mobile app, how that addresses our customers' needs. And so when it relates to pink tax specifically, I'll go back into our gender split today. Our customers really are 70% of our users are female. And so that stat specifically really helped us inform on, help us make that decision when it came to taking a stand on pink tax. There's definitely a huge business case for not taking a stand on pink tax and tampon tax, which is ultimately profitability. Otherwise, several other retailers would have taken a stand by now on this very important issue. And so, at the end of the day, profitability is key for any retailer's success. We took a huge hit on margin when we decided to take a stand and discount pink tax and period care products on our platform. But ultimately, it actually ended up being really good for business. And so we were able to attract a very, very loyal customer. Tens of thousands of customers joined Box as a result of our initiative. They aligned so well with our values and cared so much about this initiative. And then those customers are the ones that went on to become some of our most loyal users to date. They spend more on average, they spend more often on average, and so they're some of our best customers today.
For a legacy business like our brand, which has been operational for 65 years, figuring out new ways to look at old things is actually the core of what drives innovation. Sometimes answers are so obvious that we actually don't see them because we're just immersed in the day-to-day. And for situations like the one I was in with legacy business that for the most part had worked, I think that is really the benefit of a framework like gender analytics. That is the entire point of a framework, to be able to apply in a disciplined and consistent fashion, a set of rules or approach to unearth new things. And I would say that we accept the application of frameworks to our businesses all the time in leadership roles, whether they be SWOT analyses or design thinking. And this is simply a new framework or way of unearthing new things in your business.